Exploring shapes with Nolan, Talisha, and Max. Nolan and Talisha love learning about shapes, but their friend Max always asks, why? Can you help Nolan explain each answer to Max? Which shape is a prism? The right answer is the rectangular prism. But why is the rectangular prism the answer? Because a prism has the same shape on the top and bottom with straight sides. A rectangular prism is shaped like a box. The other shapes don't fit. A triangle pyramid comes to a point at the top, like a tent. A cylinder is round like a soda can, so it doesn't have straight sides. Answer the rectangular prism. Which group has exactly two four-sided shapes? The right answer is group G. But why is group G the right answer? Because a four-sided shape is like a door or a book. It has four straight edges. We counted all the shapes, and group G has exactly two four-sided ones. Answer group G. What shape did Nolan draw? Nolan drew a square. But why is it a square? Because my shape has four corners like a picture frame, two pairs of opposite sides that go straight and never cross. All four sides are the same length. Only a square looks like this. Answer a square. Which shapes are parallelograms? The right answers are B, D, and F. But why are B, D, and F parallelograms? Because a parallelogram is a shape with opposite sides that stay straight and never meet. These three shapes follow that rule. Answer B and F. What shape did Talisha make with rulers and yardsticks? I made a parallelogram. But why is it a parallelogram? Because when you place the rulers and yardsticks in a slanted way, the opposite sides stay straight and never touch, just like a parallelogram. A parallelogram. More shape mysteries. Which group has more than three four-sided shapes? The right answer is group H. But why is group H the answer? Because when we count the four-sided shapes, group H has more than three. Answer group H. Which shape is not a trapezoid? The correct answer is figure H. But why is figure H not a trapezoid? Because a trapezoid has only one pair of straight sides that never meet. Figure H doesn't follow that rule. Answer figure H. Which shape is not a prism? The answer is figure C. But why isn't figure C a prism? Because a prism needs two matching ends and flat sides. Figure C doesn't have two matching ends, so it can't be a prism. Answer figure C. Which shape is a triangular prism? The right answer is figure G. But why is figure G a triangular prism? Because a triangular prism has two triangle-shaped ends and flat sides, like a tent. Figure G matches that description. Answer figure G. Measuring big things. Nolan and Talisha are measuring objects using squares, but Max keeps asking questions. How big is the whole wall? The whole wall is 30 squares big. But why is the answer 30 squares? Because we counted each square on the wall and the total is 30. Answer 30 squares. How big is the grassy area? The grassy area is 35 squares. But why is it 35 squares? Because when we count the squares, there are exactly 35 squares covering the grass. Answer 35 squares. How big is the floor? The floor is 133 squares big. But why is it 133 squares? Because we measured two separate floor areas and added them together to get 133 squares. Answer 133 squares. How big is the flag? The flag is 36 squares big. But why is it 36 squares? Because when we count all the little squares inside the flag, we find 36. Answer 36 squares. How big is the sheet? The sheet covers 88 squares. But why is it 88 squares? Nolan. Because after counting all the squares in the sheet, the total comes to 88. Answer 88 squares. How big is the cardboard? The cardboard is 39 squares. But why is it 39 squares? Because every square inside the cardboard adds up to 39. Answer 39 squares. How big is the poster? The poster covers 7 squares. But why is it 7 squares? because the spaces inside the poster add up to exactly 7. Answer 7 squares.